นี้เราล้มลงยังคงลุกขึ้นได้ไหมยังคงมีหนทางยังมีรอยยิ้มสดใสก้าวไปอย่าหวั่นไหวบาดกลัวพร้อมทนจะมองมนหรือจนความมืดมองมัวไม่กลัวจะฝันถึงมันไหมหากวันใดอ่อนแอท้อแท้อย่าหวั่นไหวขอให้ใจไม่สิ้นหวังปัญหาแม้จะนานก็คงไม่เกินกำลังอย่าหยุดยั้งก้าวไปขออย่ายอมแพ้ให้อ่อนแอแม้จะร้องไห้จงลุกขึ้นสู้ไป
I see this way. Good morning, everyone. Well, here it is. Online Communication Tuesday. 24 hours. What is Online Communication Tuesday? Well, listen to some of the great leaders in this world, the ones that went to university and the ones that chose another way to develop themselves. There's a beautiful balance once we know the stories of many true leaders in this world. And what they're sharing actually is they're talking to companies out there. And they're actually showing and talking about true compassion, sharing to these companies that in order to thrive, in order to grow, you must allow your employees to have a flexible schedule. These true leaders out in the world that are talking to companies globally are sharing this because they understand the generations that are growing up today. Facts of 50, 100 years ago are changing. Those generations, very powerful, empowering, same like today. Human beings are evolving. True project-based. What is it? Why is it here today? And why and how are you listening to someone named Teacher Tim? Why? How are you? Imagine 40 years ago if someone, a human being, shared this idea. You will be able to talk to people all over the world, disconnected from anything, video, people would what? What would they do? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Innovative English of Myanmar. Thank you for joining. I see you in Messenger. You're very active, saying hello and good morning. What are you eating for lunch? You're practicing your writing skill and your reading skill when others are writing. It's wonderful to see. So, someone had an idea a long time ago about something called internet, something called a computer. And what did the masses of human beings show? What did they show? That's up to you to have a learning issue. That's your learning issue. Good morning. You are a passionate pioneer, Kalardi. Very nice to see you sharing the gifts of learning English. And you are sharing the true project-based as well. Very nice to see this. And so actually, this True English Speaking Club is here. It's possible because of a human being or human beings' idea of something called Wi-Fi and internet and computers. Those individuals were passionate pioneers. Let's focus on today, though. 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah, you know. Good. Very good. Yes. Let's focus on right now, today, and the True English Speaking Club. Why is it here? Where did it come from? Well, so many in this world, very brave human beings, have shared their vision to Teacher Tim, with Teacher Tim. How? How did they share it? Has teacher Tim traveled to every country and spoken to them? Sat that down in their village? Have I traveled to many different countries to meet all of these passionate pioneers first? And you know who you are. The answer is the opposite. Online communications. Something we call real time, virtual. Merge them together. This is why we're here. Now, how did teacher Tim get online? I come from a generation when I was in grade 8. Right before teacher Tim was graduating grade 8 to move to high school. Grade 8, the last month. Students, come here. We want to show you something. We're like, what? And they all take us out of the classroom and they show us the brand new computer room. And we're like, oh, wow, look at this. They weren't on, they were just there. Then we said goodbye to the computer room, having zero opportunity to go in and turn it on and, yes, use the computer. Asia likes to use the word play. I saw someone today use the word use Facebook. That's wonderful. And I saw it. Teacher Tim saw that. Things are changing. So, how is teacher Tim online showing something? How is this possible? Well, a couple years ago, my puzzle was complete. The final piece of my puzzle from a human being was put into place. Many pieces, many human beings. Create. Boop. The journey. And my final piece of the puzzle, teacher Tim's final piece, shared an idea. What did teacher Tim do? How did he use the most important skill? Listened. Go online and show the global dream feeler. You got it. Look at that. Again, Shahid Ullah, Innovative English of Pakistan. Come on, the video. That's wonderful. A new member of the True English Speaking Club. Very brave, passionate pioneer. It's adding right now, Shahid. Geology.
Hello, my dear friend.
Hey, hello again.
Sorry, because I am feeling quite sick, so that's why I am unable to go onto the floor so that I can show my face. So
very good.
Please apologize. I give me apology because it is
Well, I want to thank you for, wanting to come on the video and talk even when you're lower energy.
Yes. So, yes, this is today. I am feeling quite, you can say, sick. So that's why I will not miss this opportunity, because if you are sincere with me, then why I must not sincere with myself? So it is an opportunity. It is a golden opportunity. So I must cash it. So that's why I am here.
Wow. Very nice, Sahi. Very nice. And may I ask, have you looked into some of the videos of the True English Speaking Club? Have you deeply listened to some of the videos since
Yes,
yesterday?
I have.
Okay,
I
good.
have. I have been through some of your videos, online videos, but now I'm doing a whole research on your growth. That's how your project is going on. So because the way you are teaching, the way you are teaching the project skills to the young innovative researcher, that is unprecedented. So that's quite great.
Oh, I want to thank you for, enjoying and doing the research. That is one of the beautiful parts of the true project base that I was sharing, the learning issues, the research, you see, and
Yes,
that's,
I have been through your acronym, which is about facts, ideas, and learning and innovative. So this is the blackboard,
yes,
the whiteboard behind you. So this
yeah.
is a great acronym. So it is very great combination of words. So I'm quite happy with such innovative ideas which you have bring to the masses all around the world, irrespective of the creed, color, and kin. So that's great.
Wonderful. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing. It's a pleasure to get to meet individuals like yourself who have a passion to, learn English, develop themselves, and what have you been doing over the past 6 months with geology? You shared a little bit about geology
Okay,
yesterday. Yes.
so actually, geology is a vast field, and my expertise is in engineering geology, which is about the use of civil engineering. So it is about civil engineering. So my project is nowadays is on material testing. So it is how the different material, for example, soil is a construction material, then concrete, and then aggregate, asphalt, bitumen. So these material I perform different tests. For example, gradation test, it is for the distribution of different particle size, which is used in bridges, roads, and you can say in airports and different construction projects that's maybe building. So nowadays I'm working on it for the last 6 months.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's amazing. So civil engineering connected with geology for you.
Yes.
Wow. And as you share about, some of the projects that you're involved in and everything, it's wonderful to hear you share this, and especially in the second language.
Yes.
That's wonderful. That is the beautiful idea of bringing others and connecting you and sharing more. Because Teacher Tim, I am at a engineering school, university in Thailand, where it's wonderful to hear the super engineers like yourself share what's happening to them, what they're,
Great.
yeah,
Great.
yeah,
You are from engineering school in Thailand. I think you
yes,
are from Bangkok. That's
yes,
great.
correct.
That's my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. Wow. And what about your university? Do you meet individuals that come from all over the world to study there?
So I think our education system is not that much, you can say, that much innovative. So that's why this is the main problem with our education system, that they just teach, they will just memorize things, and they will not do things practically. But I'm quite reluctant to this education system, and I'm doing things by myself, by my own, you can say, by my own money, to do some projects and go to the sites, and you can and perform different tests. I go to every laboratory present in Pakistan to perform different types of tests. I have already taken some training from some of the best institutions. So Thailand, Bangkok is very famous for the gemstone industries. So this, would you like to tell me something about the Bangkok? Because I know gemstones quite well. I am also
Oh,
a professional gemologist at the
wow.
same time.
Oh, well, you know, with me sharing with you about gemstones in Thailand being famous, I would actually enjoy connecting you with someone else in Thailand who's passionate. I see him posting a lot of information. So I will share this individual to you, and you'll be able to talk, you see, and there'll be others that I really don't know too much about that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that will be my pleasure that you are so supportive to me. So actually nowadays I'm learning fluent English. So that's why, because I'm ambitious to study abroad, my MS, my master level studies. So that's why I'm here to just speak more. So there's in order to get the fluency which is required. So this is the only reason.
Wow. Okay, so see, again, that's wonderful to hear. One of your dreams is to study outside of Pakistan. And again,
Yes,
I
yes, this is my
know
dream.
that that's wonderful because, again, there's another idea shared by you and others around the world. And super engineers have the same vision to go outside of Thailand. And the university where Teacher Tim is at, they have beautiful opportunities for people from outside of Thailand to come in and the super engineers to go out.
This is a great. This is a
Yes.
great. This is actually, this is the message of humanity. This is the message of humanity. So I'm quite happy that this super engineering and Oveto project is doing quite well. And it's also very happy that to hear that you are also supporting the students financially and, you can say, morally, to study abroad outside Thailand and maybe in Thailand. So actually I'm quite ambitious about studying abroad, but the problem comes when the problem is financial constraint. Sometimes I'm unable to, you can say, earn money, and I'm, you can say, totally dependent on my family. So it is quite difficult for me to study abroad. But I'm trying to find some scholarships in order to study abroad, in order to benefit my country and reward, and also the humanity, especially. So this is how we can interact with each other. We can share ideas. So this platform is, I think, it's the best platform I have ever seen in my life.
Oh, wow. I want to thank you for the kind words, and also I want you to know that what you are sharing is actually being created for individuals like you, because universities need passionate individuals like you that use their own hands, their own mind, and their own feet to create and to go the action plan. So as we develop further your vision through you, I know that you will continue to deeply listen to many of the Innovative English Global interviews, and we will connect you with individuals that will be able to contact you, share information as well. It's just wonderful. And this is also another learning issue that a teacher is having a great time today, is because there are super engineers sharing the same vision that you are. That's why I'm at the university. It isn't that I know everything about the different parts of engineering, like automation engineering or electrical engineering and civil engineering. Oh no, simply I am there to get the super engineers to share their project ideas and talk naturally. So this is something, yeah, yeah,
This is
yeah.
you are a great professor, I think, from this university, because there are a thousand of professors in your university that may be all around the globe, but they are not that much. They are, you can say, they feel awkward when they are sharing their ideas, when they are helping others people. So this is not happy. Happiness is sharing. If you share something, then the happiness will be multiplied. Otherwise, it will remain a stagnant water. And a stagnant water, what it means? It will start smelling, a bad smell. So what will happen? So sharing is caring. This is my message. So if we share something positive, then why not? Because at the end of the day, we will feel an inner satisfaction by sharing, by caring someone, by helping someone. So this is the way, this is the message of humanity. I believe in humanity.
Wonderful. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You can hear it in your energy as you share. And I look forward to connecting super engineers with your vision. And we can have an innovative roundtable discussion at the university, and you will have an opportunity to share just like you did with Teacher Tim, and the other super engineers will share what they know, and then you guys can put something together and we will create it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here the theory of interdependence. Here the theory of interdependence works, because we people are interdependent. It is not dependent. So I love interdependency, because if you play your part and I play my part and some other play their part, then what will happen? Connectivity will happen, and when a lot of mind and intellect combine together, then they can do something tremendous, something you can say better for the humanity. So this is what the message. So I'm very, you can say, I'm very happy that I have got such a great man, such a great professor in my company, and he is giving me, providing me an opportunity to talk, and he is sparing his precious time for me to hear me. So this is a great pleasure for me. It is an honor for me, you can say it.
Wow. And I will share the same thing back at you for being very courageous to share to the world your dream, your vision. And as a true project-based teacher, it's simple for me, Teacher Tim, to listen and learn from you and so many. So this is only the beginning, actually. It's only been about 2 years since being online, and we have Innovative English Global in about 25 different countries, and you're one of them. We have 2 passionate pioneers from Innovative English of Pakistan now, that as we continue to listen to your dreams and ideas and your global facts, we will create and make it larger over time.
Exactly. So would you like to tell me about your you can say about your work at university? That are you teaching?
Okay. Well, what I actually am at KMUTT University in Bangkok, Thailand is I was asked by the head professor of a computer department and automation engineering department to come in and allow his super engineers to be stronger, to be more comfortable in speaking.
Okay.
That's really that simple. This head professor, knew who I was when I retired a couple years ago, and I said sure. Standing in his vision. You see, it's the opposite of Teacher Tim. I was just explaining before you came on that my puzzle of my life, every piece, all the humans that came in, the final puzzle, the final human being came into my puzzle. It's complete. So every day that I live, 24 hours, is a bonus to enjoy and share out and listen. So this head professor asked me to come there, and now the super engineers with their projects, their robotic arms, their drones, their websites for stock market that they're creating, they come into the English clinic, they share, they ask for corrections with their thesis, and how do I correct them? They're reading and speaking to me as they read, and then the corrections are made through the speaking.
So exactly, that's great. That is great. You are a bridge between the professor and the student. So if I'm right.
Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Yes.
So that's great. So I think which professor, with which professor you are connected, from which department they are? They from art sciences, or engineering, geology, or something related to civil engineering?
Yes, it's automation engineering and computer engineering, instrumentation to make computers better, perform better. This is the department, and he's the head professor. So let me share a little story that happened yesterday. He sat down in the morning, and I was right outside the English clinic on the 6th floor, and he's like, "Oh, Teacher Tim, why don't you go inside the English clinic, And I said, "Oh, super, Dad. I'm sitting outside, and when I'm sitting inside, you say, "Oh, come on out here and talk to the super engineers. I want to," and then I sit outside, super dad, and you're like, "You want me to go back in there?" And he starts laughing. He sits down, and then super engineers are coming to classes and eating breakfast. He's like, "Oh, come here, come here." They sit down. What do? He engages them to try to practice speaking with Teacher Tim. They do it. They're empowered by this. They go to class, and he's like, "Teacher Tim, every time I sit with you in the morning, and I'm going to do this more often with you, I feel so good that I can start my day in English and continue it throughout the day."
That's great. There's a quite motivational story for me. So I think the man who is the professor is quite sincere with their student, because he has put them on the right track. Because nowadays, English is the only international language by which you can share knowledge. All the knowledge is present in the English. So whenever you want to find something, some research paper, you will never find it in other language except the English. So this is the only way to compete the world. If you want to become, some from eminent scholar, then you have to learn English. So it is, you can say, it is the prerequisite to become a global citizen. Being the member, Pakistan being a member of United Nations, so it is one of the official language. So there are 6 official language of UN, and English is one of them. So English is the only language. To become a global citizen, you have to learn English. Without learning English, you will not be considered as a global citizen. You cannot share your ideas with the people around the globe. We must learn language. The more languages you can learn, you should learn it. One of my teacher, he has learned 9 languages, and when he speaks in his own native language, he never use any word from English or from our national language. So this is the beauty. So because he says that is my experience. When you interact with someone, when you speaking is the only way to learn a new language. So we people are reluctant to speak in front of people because we feel shyness, we feel uncomfortable. So this is the only way, because we want to live in our comfort zone. Without leaving our comfort zone, we can never do extraordinary things. This is the difference between the philosopher and the ordinary peoples.
Wow. Look at that. Wonderful sharing. I want to share also with you, that's why Teacher Tim is global, because I understand the facts, because so many have shared their facts from their own country, and at the same time connected their facts with their idea, learning English.
Exactly.
And it's
So now,
truly happening today.
exactly. So what about my accent? Do you understand my accent? Because this is Pakistani accent. So I do not make it. So I do not want to speak in some other accent. So it is comfortable accent, or I should change it.
Oh, well, I want to say that, you know, for Teacher Tim, when I'm listening to anyone in the world, every word that they are trying to share, deeply listening allows me to just truly share what they're sharing from their heart. So Teacher Tim is, I can say, very different than other teachers of this world, that I say, go be you always with how you are sharing. And how you are sharing for me, actually, you are teaching me about your country, Innovative English of Pakistan, and the so-called accent that I didn't know until only a couple weeks ago when I met the first passionate pioneer who came on the video, a university student. So what you're sharing with me, everything you share, I understand. And that really is the most empowering part of true project-based environments, is allowing just each individual just to keep sharing. And when they do this, as you know, what happens? That skill, the speaking and the fit skill, become very powerful and
Exactly.
unstoppable.
So actually the main purpose of communication is to convey your ideas clearly. So if my ideas are conveyed to you clearly, so then accent doesn't matter, I think so. But some people says that accent does matter. So I am also say that actually the basic meaning of communication is the the conveying of your ideas to other. So this is the, you can say, non-verbal communication. So I think if I can share my idea clearly to the receiver, if the receiver understands what I'm sharing, then there is no problem in the accent.
Zero problem. And what you are sharing actually is you are following who you are. And here's a global fact. In many countries in Asia, they hear when they're young, you must speak like an American. You must speak like someone from England and pick up their accent to be very good. And this is just shared by others in the young generations. And then they're like, they lose themselves in someone else sharing this. You, on the other hand, understood who you are a long time ago through pieces of your puzzle being put together by humans coming into your journey. You understand who you are. To me, Teacher Tim,
Exactly.
you are a passionate pioneer in the educational, the true educational evolution that's happening today.
Exactly. So actually the problem with the teacher who are teaching English as a second language in the Asian states, especially in Pakistan and Afghanistan, they just stress on the American and the UK accent. They want to they engage the student in their accent. Actually, the student are unable, because this is a national accent, is a national thing. You cannot adopt other accent. It will take time. It is not impossible, but something native, if you want to adapt it, so it will take time. So there a lot of energy is wasted until even they become university student, they get graduated, but they even cannot speak a single word. They cannot write a correct sentence. So this is the problem with our education system. So I will try some of the revolutionary teacher I have seen now in Pakistan, that they are developing that policies that we should not, you can say, we should not utilize too much time in adopting the accent of the foreigner. So I think I'm quite hopeful that in the coming 5 to 6 years, our country will become, you can say, the second hub. Although its population is it is 220 million population of Pakistan.
Pakistan.
But you can say the government is not paying too much heed to the people, to the human capital. So human capital is quite necessary, because if you see in the Canada, there are a lot of Pakistanis who are playing their roles in the development of Canada. So actually, they are lacking the human capital. And Pakistanis, especially Pashtuns, are present in every part of the world. They can adapt because they have the power of adaptability according to the environment. So this is why they are flexible people.
Look at that. Right. Wow. Wonderful. I want to share with you also something, as I share with you that, you know, you really are a passionate pioneer. I'll be there in a minute. Is that I want to share with you the bigger picture of Innovative English Global. And that is that as people hear what's happening, the true project-based, there are many people in the world that are afraid of it because they will lose their jobs as a teacher. And that's up to them to either fear this or become creative and get better. I also want to share that the bigger picture is for countries. You okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay,
I was just coughing.
Good. It's for countries to actually be developing their teachers to teach English in the most natural and correct ways. The citizens of the country that the students come from, this is the bigger picture of Innovative English Global. Well, here are the facts. See, I've lived in Thailand for 10 years. So what are the facts? Only a select few can pay the high amount of money to learn English. And what do when they pay the high amount? They get the foreigners, the ones from America, the ones from England. So what about the Thai English teachers? Well, again, they were put in an environment 10, 20, 30 years ago, learning grammar and tenses first. So they show the generations now, and those students are, you know, falling behind in the speaking and listening. So the bigger picture is actually to get the citizens of each country to develop their language skills correctly. And, you know, the true project-based is learning English here. You are more than 1 billion that want. So, and then what happens? The citizens who are teaching in the beautiful way English in their country, they will be taken care of financially by the people in their country. Instead of foreigners coming into different countries and paying them more, there's the imbalance.
Yes.
I understand these facts because of teachers from different Asian countries that came here. And they're like, Teacher Tim, I have a question. I know that you deserve to get paid this much at the school you're at, but I want to know why I get paid this much and I can teach English the same way you're doing. Well, that's them sharing their facts. So Teacher Tim, even with other teachers, am just deeply listening for 10 years, and it's go time now. It's time to create the bigger picture, one day, 24 hours at a time, and you are part of that bigger picture. You have shared amazing wisdom. This is more than knowledge. This is your wisdom.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
This is the problem. So now we have to take, you can say, a landslide shift from the conventional policies which we have adopted in the last years. So now we have to change it, and a landslide change. So a paradigm shift is quite necessary here. So if we are not taking this paradigm shift, then what will happen? So who will suffer? Or upcoming generation will suffer. So although our upcoming generation will be quite intelligent, but the way we teach them, then they will be destroyed. Their creativity will seed away. Their creativity will wither, just like the leaf of a flower. So this is what happened.
Yes. Yes. And with that said, I have to head out. My wife just came to the door, and I'm going to talk to her a little bit about the next couple hours. We're going to take our son and talk to a very special place and create an environment for English learners, and then also Facebook Live it as well to the world. So, and my son, he loves artificial intelligence and just got into a university. So he's
That's great.
Yeah.
So I will learn something about artificial intelligence and robotic science too, because I'm also interested in artificial intelligence, IA, and robotic science, because these are the tools by which you can uplift your country, because these are the tools of 21st centuries. So because these are the emerging sciences. So every country, every citizen must pay heed to these artificial intelligence and robotics. So I would love to hear something about artificial intelligence after that you are doing away with your wife and your son. So this is what I'm eager to hear about artificial intelligence. Thank you
wonderful.
for giving
You're
me
welcome.
such a great amount of time. So have a nice day ahead.
You too. And your energy, it will rise again, and you'll feel strong again. You did great. Thank you for sharing.
Today I was feeling quite sick because I have got temperature, but I have started that why not talking with someone, because it will boost my energy level. So after this live session, my energy level is quite boosted. Although I am coughing, so I will be very grateful that you have given me this golden opportunity. So I will never miss such opportunity in life, because every second, every moment is an opportunity. So whenever you want to cash it, then cash it. So it's just like the flow of river. So thank you for
You're welcome.
having you
Yes.
in my company.
And
Thank you.
thank you for allowing me to call you Innovative English of Pakistan and a passionate pioneer. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes. Very good. There it is, everyone.
ไม่สิ้นหวังปัญหาแม้จะนั้นก็คงไม่เกินกำลังอย่าหยุดยั้งก้าวไปขออย่ายอมแพ้อย่าอ่อนแอแม้จะร้องไห้จงลุกขึ้นสู้ไปจนไม่ไกลเกินจริงท้อแท้หวั่นไหวขอให้ใจไม่สิ้นหวังปัญหาแม้จะนานก็คงไม่เกินกำลังอย่าหยุดยั้งก้าวไปขออย่ายอมอ่อนแอแม้จะร้องไห้จงลุกขึ้นสู้ไปจนไม่ไกลเกินจริงขออย่ายอมแพ้อย่าอ่อนแอแม้จะร้องไห้จงลุกขึ้นสู้ไปจนไม่ไกลเกินจริงจนไม่ไกลเกินจริงอย่ายอมแพ้นะ